But again, during this time, Kim Jong-un didn't cause any disturbances from the North Korean side, right? Like when I'm a bit down, please scold me a bit to cheer me up.
Hello everyone, this is Chunwon Lee. Nice to meet you. Why are you laughing?
Well, why are you laughing? It's too different when you talk to me normally.
What's different?
Did a lot of applicants come? And you talk like this, it's a bit uncomfortable.
Hello applicants, hello. This is Jae-hoon, thank you. How have you been? I hope you've been well.
No, I have been a bit busy lately, and so I've been quite busy raising a child and just staying at home.
Actually, at home.
I'm busy.
What keeps me busy? It's like we're talking as if we met while living in a desert, isn't it?
To all the applicants.
I'm just passing it on.
That's why. But the weather is really nice.
Well, the weather is nice, but I'm not feeling well. Yes.
That's right, the situation these days is...
These days, whenever I turn on the television, it's just North Korea dominating the news. So I'm watching YouTube instead.
On YouTube?
Everything is about North Korea, even on the fitness channel.
When filming a video,
It's there, North Korea.
such topics involving North Korea are becoming more common recently. The war between Ukraine and Russia is getting longer now.
That's right, and so...
Should we say that North Korea has also gotten involved there anyway, how to support and so on?
As a problem?
To solve. North Korea...
There were conflicts in history, but during the Vietnam War... After that, we can't really say that military experts and such are going to war.
They're not going to war. Are those people going for training?
Should we call these people mercenaries?
Dispatches.
It's also common in our country, whether it's the Middle East or
At times like this.
firmly uphold the Republic of Korea's military service,
And serve the Republic of Korea.
carrying the national flag, right?
Ah, Yongbyon goes there to earn money, right?
Selling himself for money and even wearing a Russian military uniform to fight.
Me too.
Now, I also appear on news and other YouTube channels, and I get asked a lot about these things. And now I get asked a lot about what's trendy or something like that.
As for the other things, I don't know, but recently, whether it's North Korea or Russia, I know about various things like this because I've been to these places as a correspondent. Recently, we have been filming our chat. A lot! We've received a lot of shares.
That video.
While thinking about where it originated from, where it was filmed, in my opinion, it's definitely North Korea. That's right.
I was broadcasting a German public broadcast a few days ago, and I showed it to you, but I cried. Tears were pouring out.
But not only Mr. Cheonwon, but also North Korean defectors gathered like this yesterday, and we talked. But there was no one who didn't come. I cried.
On one hand, what if something happens?
If it's a video, it's a disaster.
It seems like it's going to be a disaster.
If it's a manipulated video, then it's really like that.
If this is manipulation, it feels like an impending disaster. So, while filming that, I was shocked, and if you ask where the tears came from, I have a friend, Jongwoo, who was surprised next to him.
When calling his name, I will...
Tears there. Oh, I'm still frustrated.
But the tears...
I'm talking about that.
So what's the...
So if I suddenly think of a friend who used to come with me, and that friend died on the way, I suddenly think about what would happen and tears just pour out.
But now, how has the military service period in North Korea changed?
It's 10 years, right? They say it's 10 years.
When I saw this, those friends might not have spent all 10 years together, but it seems a bit more impressive to say that a young child did his military service in such an environment in North Korea.
So when I broadcast that German public broadcast, they kept asking me what I was talking about. But seeing that will shatter your mentality.
And the answer is...
It's not possible.
I cried again.
That's why I didn't say anything. Or were there people who broke up a gang? Or was it a physical condition? Let's not talk about that. It was a physical condition.
Anyway, it's a life, but that's it.
It's not important. Then why is physique important? What can we do if there is a physique?
I am...
The sad thing is that, while people are living... How about Russia? I mean, shouldn't we stop any war or pressure worldwide? That's not released in the room. What kind of military is dispatched to Russia? What unit those soldiers are? What's important?
Yeah, so now, whether it's our country or any other, in fact, what is a war globally? It's someone else's country.
Like someone else's business.
Like this for now.
Thinking about it.
We are again.
The same North Korea?
A person from there has defected. That person is
That is.
the best.
If you ask what I respond to the most, I don't know anything and I just listen. They say that Russia didn't properly supply weapons, and telling a soldier to go to war without weapons is like telling them to die. And so,
I saw in that video that Russia is doomed. Putin is doomed, but if that's the case, this person is this. It's not a video filmed from the Russian side.
I think,
That's what I thought. If it was done in Russia, I don't think they could speak like that. They would die.
what I want to say is if it's a provocation, just stop it for real.
I don't want to leave it alone whether that provocation was done in China or not.
If they wanted to do it, they would have done it in China. Or if it's a provocation, so be it. But if it's real, what do those people know that they are doing?
Just like that.
They're told to go fight, so they fight. It's not for some country or for their parents back home, is it? So, I'm angry now. I'm a bit angry, and there's no way I can't be angry. Every life matters regardless of who they are. That's the truth.
Also, during this time, Kim Jong-un and North Korea didn't cause any disturbances, right? It's like when it was a bit calm, please curse a bit to cool down. Our petitioners are feeling relieved. Deployment.
What are they not doing? They're not deploying. It's all out in the open worldwide, and it's not even a waste. The sound of the departing horn is the best in the world. And then, on one side when I leave...
I'm dying.
What is this food? A large missile, intercontinental ballistic missile, Hwasong 19 type, while asking.
Taking the heat, and on one side...
Watching the missile fly away like a fiery dart and seeing you playing tricks, we are.
Talking too much and getting angry will have negative consequences. Like that, thinking too much about people's lives as if they were just a pair of parrot's eyes, a pair of sheep's eyes. That thought comes in. Ah, really, it's not even human.
What on earth?
That.
That person is Kim Jong-un.
And I wonder what those people under that Kim Jong-un are thinking. And really,
Kimchi.
at home,
I'm not sure if Kim Jong-un, who is doing the New Year's greeting with a duck's head, is that Kim Yo-jung or not? I apologize. If one person doesn't work, it applies to all. All women are respected.
But that...
Only that
Yes, that...
Kim Jong-un just sighs. He's just going to stick around here. Actually!
there's a lot of sorrow.
So if that's the case...
Doesn't work. How do you handle neglect?
That's right. No.
But Cheon, who saw that video and his heart hurt, but he talked about his friends, those soldiers.
Calling their names.
Crying there?
You cried. At that time?
Not just the friend who came with me, but also when I was doing military service in North Korea, I thought of those friends. Ah!
I remembered. What would I think if, hypothetically, there shouldn't be such a thing, but if the North-South War broke out, and suddenly I was facing a gun? If the painful reality really comes to me, I don't know if I can choose to retreat in any way, and if I can't, whether I can retreat in the face of war.
We might not be able to understand each other.
We might not be able to recognize each other.
If we are really each other.
Fighting for freedom, for something. Now the goal is just to fight for Kim Jong-un. If you're really facing a gun under such conditions, yeah, I wish such a painful reality wouldn't happen. That's what comes to mind. So...
But then again, in a situation where you're facing a gun, you're evaluating each other, and that friend is fighting both the past and the present, but the current fight is in the present. So, this is extremely unpleasant to think about and even imagine. I wonder if such a reality will come. But in fact...
But ultimately, I would sacrifice freedom to survive, wouldn't I? If I can't survive, that socialist country will say it hasn't tried yet, right? So, I mean, I would ultimately fight, but this is really an extreme situation, so...
I'm not sure who this war is for.
Our citizens.
If a war breaks out, it's not for the people, right?
We are...
Because we didn't want war, it's not a war for us. That's what I want to say. So I think that war is not always necessary, and it would be great if we could avoid it if possible. That's right.
War is not good if it breaks out.
Really, seriously.
I said that while talking about the broadcast. There are many people in this world who bring peace but make mistakes. Even in the United States, there are freedom of expression, and what freedom? Freedom to do. But I wish there was no such thing as a war. Of course, there will be wars that the balance of power imposes, there will be, but it would be nice if we could stop that as much as possible. It's heartbreaking to see small lives dying one by one.
It hurts, even in the Middle East.
I think so too.
We talked about the war earlier, remember? It's not for our people, it's all for the higher-ups' self-interest.
The politicians
Themselves.
do it for selfish purposes.
That's an illusion.
Immediately.
It's the people. So...
This is really what can we do, so...
That's why...
I'm
really hurt. We actually watched that video. My heart hurts so much, and when I heard what he said, it was clearly a North Korean person, that's for sure.
If this is a manipulated video, it's really a bit sad.
If it's a manipulated video, the one who filmed that manipulated video...
Is a person truly without conscience?
Not even a person who loves that bastard is just...
Without conscience, that person should be brought down to human level.
That's it. North Korea.
Political Power Utilization Office. Quietly, just alone.
Go find it and rest. Then to that world.
You have to go.
Such an image.
Don't make such a video, seriously.
If it's fake,
But if it's real, it really was a heartbreaking story. I feel like today was the most emotional day while filming today's video, watching that video.
But even while filming, I didn't cry, so...
I could hardly hold back my tears, sobbing non-stop. In front of my wife. I barely managed to hold back my tears. It was really hard. And now that we're filming for a solo broadcast, I didn't even realize my tears were falling. The story of my heartache once more.
One thing.
It's the same.
Now, onto a different story now.
This video is...
Moving on to a different story with Mamuri.
I will try to talk about another topic. Well, today's video is about hoping for a peaceful day without any wars around the world, and I will end today's video here. Thank you to everyone who requested. Take care.